Hi there, it's Adam bringing you another video to the channel. We are going to be doing a couple of new videos along the way, probably inspired by other YouTubers who are obviously doing similar kind of content. And in the meantime, I think it'll sort of help the channel sort of push on, especially since hitting over 1,000 subscribers, which I'm very much grateful for. I think it's only, respective to that to continue to try and upload content where possible. So I thought I'd do, or give it a try, give unboxing videos a bit of a try. I don't really want to say they're going to be review videos, because I'm not somebody who really goes in depth when collecting models. Of course, if I ever get a model that maybe has a flaw or something like that in terms of quality control, I'll probably point that out. But obviously that's just maybe a little bit hit and miss. It shouldn't happen, but those things do happen, as we all know. Maybe more problems with certain manufacturers compared to others, but overall, generally speaking, when you buy a model, you want to buy a model and you want it to look overall, as well as it can do. So the first unboxing is going to be this NG model Southwest 737-700. This is with winglets only, no split scimitars. As you can see, the outer sleeve packaging is probably a little bit different to what they normally do or what other manufacturers do as well. So not really a standard illustration print on certainly the front cover. But as you can see on the sides there, or sort of the bottom of the box, if you like, it does have the actual model illustration with the registration as well. I do like these kind of models in 1/200 scale with the sort of sleeve, which I'll sort of showcase in a little bit. The actual model box itself, I'd say from NG, I do actually appreciate how kind of thick and sturdy they are. They feel more sort of reinforced, if you like, compared to some of the other manufacturers, I'd say. But again, equally, other manufacturers do also have the sleeve that you can remove. That is not actually printed onto the actual main box itself, which I like. So yeah, as this is obviously is an unboxing video, I figure we'll get into the unboxing video by starting off by, well, obviously showing the box first and foremost. As you can see, Southwest at top 737-700. Model scale is 1/200 scale for this model. And as you can see there, you have the actual illustration of the box. Also have that on the top side as well, and on the back side of the sleeve, as you can see there, we just have the same print design alongside the item number, sort of barcode and barcode number, and obviously like the warning that ideally 14 years or older, and may contain small parts, and yeah, is more suitable for the adult collector, generally speaking. So let's get underway with the actual unboxing. So again, as you can see, the sleeve there just comes off pretty easily. And then the actual box itself, as you can see, pretty standard kind of box, blank. But I do like that it's, I don't know why, but I just prefer, or I like the style of the sleeve aspect. The actual flap here is magnetic, as you can probably hear. That easily just lifts up. We do have the model card as well, which you, if you do use the exchange service that NG do, then by all means do. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't used that surface at all on any model. I've not removed the, I've not scratched off the cover of the code number or anything on any of the models I've collected. Not sure if that matters too much down the long term, like, in terms of valuation and things like that per model, but I've no real need to do that, to be honest. Like, I don't really see the necessity to do that because, I've got a good friend who helps me get the models that I need. And I get the whole aspect of the exchange services to use, maybe get like free models and just pay shipping and things like that. But yeah, I don't really feel the need to be doing that. The inside of the box obviously comes with this foam cover. This one in particular is a little bit kind of snug fit towards the stand. As you can see, it's not coming up so easily, but with a little bit of assistance you can get it off. The stand itself is pretty basic, really. I don't really mess about with stands, but just to showcase exactly what the base looks like, it's pretty standard. Nothing too significant, I wouldn't say, compared to some of the other stands you get in 1/200 scale. That maybe have like a little bit of a name plaque or something like that. Obviously the actual structure of the stand here obviously goes with the base. Then we have the gear in this little bag. Very much like this bag because you can open it and reseal it with ease. I don't like getting bags with gear where you literally have to either cut it open or tear it open. At least these kind of bags are resealable, and in my opinion, ideally that's how they should all be. But obviously manufacturers do things differently. I know sometimes you can get the little bags that are kind of like I've got like a sort of sticky essence to it, so again resealable, but obviously not the same kind of design as this. So yeah, the gear, and obviously if you want it in flight mode, you've got that as well. I am just going to take out the gear, like the main landing gear, just to get ready for taking the model out, so that we have that all prepared. Just put that there a minute. Obviously now I'm going to take out the model itself, and we will position this accordingly. So the gears obviously are magnetic and they fit with ease, it seems, on this model. I do inspect the models when I receive them, by the way. I don't take everything out though. I don't take all the gear pieces out. Generally speaking, I just assume that everything will be good. Sometimes things don't always fit in, maybe perfect, like totally flush, which does happen, but generally speaking, you can't really go wrong. I'm just going to move this out of the way just so we can focus on the actual model itself. So here we have the model, and I have to say, in 1/200 scale, some of the models that you can get are kind of, I don't really know how to say, but sometimes the weight of them varies. You can get one model and it can be lighter than something that's like a little bit bigger sort of thing. This model in particular is very light. The NG, I think it's probably why they're probably generally cheaper, if I'm honest with you, than some of the other manufacturers. I think the general costs of the 1/200 scale by NG are to some degree a little bit cheaper, and again that's probably down to the weight. I mean, this is not totally light. You can sense there's weight to it, but compared to some models, there's a bit of a difference, especially like J-Fox, I believe. Some of their models do have significant weight, especially like Airbus aircraft, I think. It can weigh quite a fair bit. What I'm going to do is just kind of lower the camera down, just so we've got a bit of a better transition to focus on the actual model itself. If I can just maybe lower that down a little bit more, try and get more of a, maybe a bit more of a lower perspective in that regard, a bit more of a close-up prospect for you guys as well. So yeah, this is the actual model itself. As you can see, very much looks like a 737-700. Of course, you've got the, obviously this is in the sort of newer Heart livery by Southwest. This livery has grown on me. The more I collect it, the more it grows on me as like, you know, modern version of Southwest. But for me, ultimately, the Canyon Blue livery is what I admire most. That's where the connection kind of started for me with Southwest. Bearing in mind, I've never been to the US, I've never flown with Southwest, I've never been to the US, so I wouldn't have done that. But, you know, again, I've mentioned it in the past on my channel, you know, watching Airline USA. That's what kind of got me into admiring Southwest. And not only that, but I think because obviously Southwest mostly operate the, you know, the Boeing 737 variants, that obviously adds to the enthusiasm behind it. As you can see, pretty much well done by NG, as you can imagine. Registration November 7835 Alpha. And if we just turn the model around as well, on this side, as you can see, same principle on the other side, really. I do have the other, well, I have quite a few Southwest models to be fair now, but an NG, and my next parcel that'll be due, NG, I'll be getting the other newer NG releases as well, which a few of them are Canyon Blue with a mix of, I think, some of the mustard and special liveries as well. So, but they did do there is another 737 which has another sort of special box or sleeve design as well, which I'll probably showcase next as well. Not sure how I'm going to do this, but I just kind of want to showcase the sort of the gear as well. As you can see there, they fit pretty well and they sit pretty well as well. Not always the case in sort of models, especially when they are magnetic. The pieces don't always fit in correctly or as flush as they can. But I think more so with JC wings, when you're noticing, when you've got pre-fixed gear in particular, the gear does not always sit as well as it can, at least in my experience. I'm just gonna elevate that a little bit more just to kind of get the tail in shot as well. It gives you a nice kind of perspective straight down, kind of the symmetry of the model as well. And we'll just flip it around as well, both wings, try and get it central. It's a little bit awkward this because I'm filming with my phone camera, and obviously I keep forgetting that the camera is actually on one side of the phone rather than central like I would be recording with camcorder. Hopefully these videos are a little bit better quality than the camcorder. So yeah, I'm giving it a go. And again, it gives you that sense of symmetry. Like I said, generally NG. I think most manufacturers in 1/200 scale actually are not too bad. I think even Gemini probably have better quality 1/200 than 1/400 overall. I mean, that might be a bit, maybe an overstatement in some aspects for any manufacturer, but you know, those that specify on 1/200, especially JFox, Inflight 200, for example, I don't think I've ever got a model that I've really had a major issue with. The only issues that I might have are maybe things that have happened during transit or delivery rather than actual quality control. So yeah, I'm not somebody who really picks too much fault with models unless, you know, something significantly broken or anything like that, or dented or bent or anything like that, then there's no reason to really worry too much. I'm just going to turn the model back, sort of that side, just to conclude the video. So as this is my first sort of unboxing video, let me know what you guys think. If you want to see any certain aspects of models or anything like that, then let me know. The next model I'll probably be looking to do is the other Southwest 737-700, which does have split skimmer towers. So I'll probably look to doing that as well. And I'm hoping that doing these videos, certainly until we kind of get things underway with the next airport project, which will be in this room, which the next project will be US focused. I'm going to be doing that. So over the next couple of months, maybe a few months, hopefully we'll start seeing progress on that, and you'll see it kind of develop. I am looking at getting other models as well for that aspect, so more American models as well, like American Airlines, Delta, United. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of want to focus, and that's going to be a 1/400 scale. I kind of want to focus more on the Boeing side of things rather than Airbus aircraft. But I may also be looking at some of the regional jets like CRJs and sort of MD aircraft as well, with the likes of Delta, for example. But yeah, as this is my first unboxing video, if there's anything you want to see differently, or you think I should do this or that, let me know. If there's any model that you think I might have, or you want me to kind of let you know what I do have, and you want to pick out a model that you want me to sort of showcase, by all means let me know. And yeah, I'm actually off work today, which is Friday, and obviously I'll be off over the weekend, and over the next couple of weekends I'll probably do more of these kind of videos as well. So stay tuned. Some videos may be sort of released back to back, so we might do one today, one tomorrow, one Sunday, and then obviously the following weekend, whenever I have time and things like that, just to keep the channel flowing. And in that regard, I think it just pays respects to those who have subscribed as well. You know, I don't want to have 1,000 subscribers just sat there wondering why have I subscribed when he's not really doing anything on his channel anymore. And yeah, hopefully, generally speaking, can keep the sort of channel flowing, and obviously look forward to the sort of upcoming model airport updates as well. So yeah, if you've got any feedback on this video, let me know. Anything different you want me to do in the next one, then I will look into it. Hopefully the recording is pretty good, and hopefully the quality is substantial as well. Thanks for watching.